Yellow. Welcome to A Moment with Abby. Ding. It's Malarkey Monday, and we're treating this as a whisper cast. My mom requested it, and this is what we got. I have with me a very special guest. Number 2, or Numero dos. Say hello, Numero dos. Hello. Okie doke. With Malarkey Monday for this podcast, we have a few questions that we're going to respond to, and we have to keep it at a whisper. Numero dos. Yes. Ask me the first questions. Oh, right, okay. Get close. The first question. Get close. The first question. So, the first question. Get close. I am close. Okay. Never be able to speak again or have to say everything on your mind. I didn't hear that. You said, would you rather always... No, wait. Never be able to speak again or have to say everything on your mind. Okay, I would rather have to say everything on my mind. I would have to. There's no way I could never speak again. I couldn't. But you can always write things or type things. You know what I didn't think?
Shut up, Rico! Yeah!
Excuse me. I understand a computer voice could help me. That would actually be really smart. Number 2, I would have to, well, maybe I shouldn't say everything on my mind. In my mind, I'm a really mean person, so I can't do that. You're really nice, but it's because you have a filter. Yes, that's true. Yeah. That's true. In my mind, like, I would yell at people, and, you know, I don't cuss. I'm not allowed to, but I will cuss in my mind. Okay, then that makes sense. All right, I understand that. Okay, so what's the next question? And get close to the mic. Okay, the next question is, be allowed to wash your hair only once a year or be forced to wear wet socks for the rest of your life. No, thank you to the wet socks. I hate that, so I would wash my hair once a year and live off of dry shampoo. Thank you. What about you? Okay, so I have to be able to wash my hair, okay? It feels weird if I don't. And I could live with wet socks. I could live with them. They aren't the most comfortable thing. Get close. They aren't the most comfortable thing. I understand wearing the wet socks, but then it becomes a medical issue. So then you would lose skin and toes. Well, you know what? I'd rather not wash my hair for a year because I would then shave it all off and just buy a wig. Girl, you are thinking outside of the box. Okay, we both agree. We would not wash our hair. Now what's the next question? Okay, the next question. You said earlier when we were talking about this that you liked this question. It was be in the real life version of The Walking Dead or be in the real life version of American Horror Story. I think I would rather be chased by something I can see than be messed with by things I cannot see. I haven't seen the American Horror Story. I'm not good with horror movies, but I'd have to say I'd do The Walking Dead only because that gives me an excuse to blow people's brains out. That's really dark. I would have to say that I just want to be able to see it and none of these like zombies that run. No way. Walking Dead zombies that are slower than mud. Yeah, I have to agree completely. Okay, what's the next question? The next question is, would you rather run your tongue down a New York City sidewalk or press your tongue into a stranger's nostril? I get to pick the stranger. Just stranger's nostril. Yeah, but do I get to pick the stranger off the street? No, it's a stranger's nostril, so the other person that you're with gets to pick. So they can be the nastiest nostril in the world. Yes. I would rather like the nostril of a stranger than like the subway thingy because I've never been to New York, but I've been to London, and that's disgusting. disgusting. So I'd say neither. You have to pick one. I picked a stranger. Who are you gonna pick? But what if this stranger had a cold and it was runny? Then it's only salty for a second. So would you pick the stranger? Or would you rather lick something that's an unknown? I'd rather lick something that's an unknown because you don't know what's in someone's nose. You don't know what poop is on people's hands. You mean their feet?
What'd you say?
You mean their feet? They're walking.
Is that the floor?
Sidewalk.
Oh, sidewalk.
Oh, there is poop, like dog poop. Okay, well I'll like the spot that isn't dog poop area. Okay, so what's the next question? Okay, the next question is, would you rather have the hiccups for the rest of your life or always feel like you're about to sneeze but can't? Oh. Can I go first? Yeah, you can go first. Okay, so I'd pick to have the hiccups for the rest of my life only because I read somewhere online, I don't know if this is true, but if you first off sneeze hard enough, you could break 6 of your ribs, and if you like cover your nose, like you know when you try to stop a sneeze, like you cover your nose and you could suffocate yourself. So I'd rather back up. I'd rather have the hiccups for the rest of my life because I have them almost every day, so I'm kind of used to it. I was gonna say you hiccup all the time, so I'm gonna talk this out. Okay, so hiccups for the rest of your life. I would rather lick the sidewalk in New York. So, but here's the thing: if I did that's not being able to sneeze, that is,
Or feel like you're being able
yeah,
to sneeze.
that would be like torture maybe because you can never feel satisfied. So, but then the hiccup, like your stomach is gonna hurt because of your abs are gonna be awesome. So I think I'm gonna be on the verge of sneezing all the time. Yes, I said it.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, what's the next question? The next question is would you rather use sandpaper as toilet paper or use hot sauce as eye drops? Holy crap, that's really mean. What would you choose? I can't do eye drops, so I'm gonna have to say the sandpaper. Oh my gosh, they don't tell you what kind of sandpaper, so we could use like sandpaper that's like the softest, but that's still gonna hurt your butthole. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that we could not use toilet paper. Like, we use sandpaper once, right? And then we use toilet paper. No, but you always have to use it as your toilet paper. Who says? I say. Then I would say that you're wrong. And I would say... Okay, some toilet paper is like sandpaper. It is. Like the school toilet paper. Okay, so I'll choose sandpaper because, man, my eyeballs would hurt. But my butt would be sore. This one's mean. Okay, the next one is, would you rather be sticky for the rest of your life or be itchy for the rest of your life? I already answered this. I said sticky forever. I could never be itchy. That is terrible. See, I'm always itchy. Like, it's always my arms that are itchy or my feet that are itchy. So I have to say itchy only because I'm used to it. So when I was pregnant with you, number 2, I was so itchy I could never satisfy the itch. Yeah. Thanks for that. So welcome. I would rather be sticky forever than be itchy because it literally drove me insane. I can't be sticky because whenever, like, I don't even know what it is, but whenever my hands are just get like randomly sticky, you know, I can't deal with that. Like, it bothers me until I have to wash my hands. So I have to think about that. Does that mean that your like underbits are gonna be sticky too? Exactly. I would rather be sticky than itchy. I stand by my claim. Okay. Do you have any other questions? Oh yes, I do have more questions. Okay, ask the next one. Would you rather have Would you rather have a head the size of a watermelon or have a head the size of a tennis ball? I feel very attacked by this, Allison. We both know my head is as big as a watermelon. I'd say a cantaloupe. How dare you? I would stick with a watermelon because that's all I know. What would you pick? I don't know. Because you have a normal size head. Yes. Okay, next question. Would you rather be able to fly for one day or be completely invisible for one day? When you asked me this earlier, I said fly right away, but then I thought about it. I could be invisible. And then I would literally go to like Buckingham Palace and go through all of the secret passages. I think that's like something I'd really want to do. Okay, at first, like when I was reading these questions to you earlier, I was thinking, oh, I'd be able, like I'd want to fly so I can go like visit places easily, you know? And then the more I thought about it, the more I realized that I'm terrified of heights. Yes, agreed. So I couldn't do it, so I'd rather just be invisible and I'd screw with my older sister and my little sister. Yeah, I get that. I think I'd want to bug my brother too. Let's do one more. Do the last question on that one. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Would you rather be a wizard or be a vampire? Wizard. I don't like blood, and I think that I would want to use my Patronus. Well, no, I hate my Patronus. I would want to use my wand and my wizarding skills from Hogwarts. Thank you very much. Okay, I'd have to agree with you. I mean, if I could be part both, that'll be amazing. No, stop it. If I could be part both, that would be amazing. But I'm leaning more on the wizard side because I love my wand because it's the phoenix feather. Yeah, mine's made out of phoenix feather, and I love it. And if we're talking about Harry Potter style, I'd be glad to be a part of the Gryffindor. That's true. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do one more question. Would you rather have no Wi-Fi or have no music? Have no Wi-Fi. Music is life. Yeah, it is. Alright, that's it for our podcast today. Thank you for joining us on this quiet whisper podcast of Malarkey Monday with my special guest, Numero, Do's favorite guest. Yeah, okay. So,
Hey.
for today's good of the day, let's look to our neighbors. Do you know them? Do you have neighbors? Maybe you want to make something for them or send a little card, just a little something. In this time of the COVID, it's always good to know your neighbors. I found it to be helpful. Thank you so much for listening. I appreciate all of you, and I hope that this was entertaining.